Hello everybody and welcome back to Eternal Flames. This is Blaze speaking, and we're going over wings. Now if you notice, I got what looks like 3 kinds of wings, but in reality I've only got 2. Now, you're going to get wings at tier 5, that's a good long ways off, so I want you to keep in mind that wings are a big advanced thing to work with. Now a couple of things you need to know is if you notice, it's got kind of the wind thing going, right? We've obviously got our blade of the wing and all that, and these things actually do kind of twist and turn when we're in flight. Now, a couple of you are going, well, why do you have 2 types of wing, supposedly, and why do we see like 7 things on your plane? Well, here's the thing. Essentially, planes are really hard to build. I'm not even going to joke. You're going to need a total of 5 parts, one of which being this thing right here. These are your big wings, okay? These things are going to be a majority of your lift, and they're going to carry a majority of your plane around. Are they absolutely necessary? Kind of. They have a bigger carry capacity than the smaller ones, which are right back here. These smaller ones are more or less more for turning and edgy stuff, and more or less to kind of balance out your plane. They're not as strong as the big ones, but they do tend to balance things out a lot better. Now, if you notice, I've got one up top here. This is a small one, just like these right here. This is what I'm using for a rotor, and yes, it does help with turning. So, I said you need 5 total. Well, that means you need 2 big ones, right? 2 small ones, and another small one to act as a rotor. Can you fly without the rotor? The answer is no, not really. You are going to find yourself crashing quite regularly. What about these ones in the back? They can get shot off and you might be able to do something, but truth be told, just getting into the air without them is a real pain in the ass. Now you're going, okay, well then why do you have these extra ones? Wouldn't that cause problems? The answer is actually, believe it or not, no. To be honest, I put those to actually increase my stability a little bit. Do more wings increase stability? In real life, not really, but in this game, for some reason they do. Physics are a big part of the game, but not all their physics make sense. Honestly, you can actually have stuff where, like, this rocket's obviously blocked off, but still giving me thrust. So, there's some weird stuff going on there, but the basics of physics are still there. Anyways, so let's go ahead and take this thing out for a spin, and we'll go over exactly how wings are going to work, alright? Now, first things first is you're going to notice I have a set of wheels on the front. This is more or less just to kind of balance me out. If you hit spacebar, it's going to tilt you up, okay, just like a normal plane, and you notice my wings are turning accordingly. If I turn left, you notice my wings basically twist so that I can do the left to right thing. When I'm pitching, I can press spacebar to increase my turn capacity and really just spin around. Alright? Now, obviously you can do all kinds of fun, sweet tricks. And yes, you can flip upside down. So if I were to just hit the throttle and look at that. Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it? So flight in this game is something that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. If you notice, I don't just press and hold spacebar. That doesn't do me very much good. Now, what if I want to go down? Well, hit the shift key and it'll instantly point you downward just like space points you up. This will allow you to kind of gain better control and maneuver a bit more. Keep in mind that most of the time people are going to be shooting at you. Here in practice mode, we thankfully don't have to worry about that. But the sheer fact that people will be shooting at you means be prepared to kind of outmaneuver them. Dodge bullets, and maybe for the start of the fight you want to keep either really, really low, like really close to the ground, and just outmaneuver them, or maybe you want to go the other route and just get so high that it's really hard for them to shoot you. Now, big warning. Because these are high tier class pieces, you're going to find yourself being the target of a lot of people. The moment they see you, they will generally gun for you. The reason being is since you can outmaneuver them, they're going to actually see you as more of a threat. Keep that in mind and just know that they are going to gun for you regularly. Take out people as quickly as you can and then retreat. Either duck down to a low enough altitude where they can't hit you, where they'll hit landscape or something like that, or try to retreat so high up into the sky that they can't hit you. But even then, once again, SMGs are oddly accurate and railguns are going to be your bane. All they gotta do is take out 1 or 2 wings and you are grounded. You will fall, and without some sort of wheels, like the ones I have on my front, you are going to be completely helpless. These things are extremely fragile, and a warning must be given. You will screw up. That being said, if you can learn to master these bad boys and you can get into a good fight, I guarantee you, you will actually do a good chunk of damage. Just the fact of this high mobility and the ability to kind of hit from above while constantly moving gives you a sheer advantage over the competition as far as where you can be and how you can attack. As for me, well, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy flight. Flight is definitely one of my favorite features in almost any game I play, so this is a big one up for me. Anyways, this has been Blaze. I'm glad to give you guys a little bit of a showcase of wings, and keep in mind, once again, you're going to require at least 5 wings to fly. This is going to be very expensive, and be ready to kind of pay out the ass for it. Also, a couple of rockets for some thrust are really going to help you keep moving, because wings have no, I repeat, no momentum their own. Which means either if you want to bunny hop with wheels, or you can put these thrusters on, you're good to go. Thank you, and take care. Can I shoot anybody from here? Ah, you're doomed. And I missed.